Hi, and welcome back to TLL Photography and RV Adventures. Last week we hiked up the side of the Bandera volcano and Karen and I were able to capture some amazing photos. As we made our way back down the side of the volcano, we found some amazing lava flows from hundreds of years ago. We then made our way to a long set of stairs that took us to a wondrous sight, the ice-cold ice cave. We also spoke with Dave and learned about his family history and the beginnings of the Bandera volcano and ice cave. So, as we say goodbye and continue our journey to Mesa, Arizona, our last stop before we get there is Holbrook, which is just east of Winslow. Now, does anyone remember this?
Now that whole lower section where you saw the rainbow, that's where we're driving to after we leave here, so it's definitely raining down there right now. So hopefully by the time we leave here, the rain will be up here, we'll be down there, and the sun that we got here will be down there. Fingers crossed.
Well, it didn't quite work out that way. We did run into some heavy rain on our way down, and as we made our way back to I-40. But even if it did rain all the way, it was a short drive for us, which was great. We did our planning and we did set it up that way so the last 2 days would be easy on us. There's nothing worse than pulling into a new location and being burned out from the long drive. As the day progressed, the scenery really began to come alive with color. And passing so many photo opportunities was really making me even more anxious to get to Mesa. But I have to say, the journey always provides us something new. I mean, as we gaze out into unknown territory, maybe we find a new location to venture back to, possibly to do some astrophotography or nighttime photography with light painting, which is something that I absolutely love. But there's just something about being on the open road. It holds many new, exciting adventures and things to discover. Like, that old dilapidated old stone barn and farmhouse, or a church or a waterfall seen from the road as we're traveling. And you know that, in the back of your mind, you've mentally locked in that location so that you could possibly get there another time. But photography is all about capturing a moment in time. And, we continue that journey every day that we get out to do our photography as we got to go from location to location. And sharing our moments with you guys is something that we look forward to and appreciate. I guess you could just call us two crazy hotophiles with cameras. So we pulled into the OK RV Park in Holbrook and we got ready for the next day. Well, 2 days to rest up and it's time to play tourist. What better way to start than to head to the meteor crater in Winslow, Arizona.
How you doing? We've made it all the way here to the crater, and should be pretty interesting. We're going to sit in and maybe watch it looks like a 4D presentation, and make our way out to the crater, so stick with us.
Area, the location of Canyon Diabolis was found on the rim areas. This was only believed to have been such a tiny piece you could simply pick it up, dust it off, and throw it in a saddlebag. It took an additional 5 men, a buggy, and a mule. Bad day for the mule though. Personally, me, I would love to see the saddlebag he used. Because this weighs 1,406 pounds. Mainly known as an iron 4, 92% iron, 7% nickel. The rest remaining 1% consists of 82 different elements, all known of here on Earth, all as well mixed up inside of this. This is the largest piece ever recovered from impact site today. One of 14 pieces, again, the largest. 4.56 billion years old, just a little bit older than Earth. The crater was formed over 60,000 years ago. In this incursion or event, what we would know today similar, what went down here, a nuclear blast. On impact, having the force energy of a 20 megaton energy bomb, coming down at 26,000 miles an hour, 300,000 tons, 150 foot in length and diameter. That would be overscaling our building here end to end just a bit. And then half the size of the lonely, empty RV parking lot. I think there's only one car in there. But right down there, half the size of that. Okay, right here, half the size of the parking lot, right here. Diameter-wise, that giant piece, where did it all go? Well, on impact, exploding and disintegrating 80% of what was there, and then pushing out what was left in that event of a nuclear blast, 30 to 40 miles out in wind and debris. Also having a kill zone. Kill zone being as far as 7 to 8 miles in radius in each direction. That's past I-40 out there. Nothing within that zone surviving, burning, and disintegrating on impact. Well, except I-40, of course. But this occurred over 60,000 years ago. Coincidentally, 2 intersecting fault lines that go make an X right in the middle of our crater. X marks the spot, I like to say. Target zone. Good thing, right? 26,000 miles an hour, 300,000 tons. They believe at an 80-degree angle, almost straight down, south, north, north, south, eastern parts of our rim, barely missing our visitor center. The piece, when it was brought here, the first time, this piece brought back, set on display at the homestead that was acquired around the same time this was found. The homestead is located right here on the northwest corner, in ruins today. The only thing that stands there is a chimney. The crater forming in a matter of seconds is in depth on impact, 1,400 feet. After impact, settling debris, 7 to 750. Afterwards, filling up at least 400 or 500 to 550 feet today.
Alright, so here we are at Meteor Crater. It is absolutely incredible. The information that we're getting here from our tour guide is just phenomenal. As you can see, this is just massive. And the impact information we're actually going to be posting up online, and you can take a look at it if you've never seen any information on it online. But yeah, this is pretty impressive. It's a little cool. As you can see, I've got my hoodie on. Breeze is blowing here, and it's cold on the hands, that's for sure. But this is well, it's nice to actually get out of the upper section of the crater. It's not as much wind. It's a little bit warmer, but this is just incredible. Just all the different colors of red, textures in the rock. background artist here. I have an artist working in the, just down here. We're just going to head over to the other observation deck here and get some pictures. But you can see just the rock behind me here is just phenomenal. Just the color and the texture of the rock, as I was mentioning before, is just incredible. And there's so many little pieces here that you can see was like lava from the impact, where all the little bubbles. You can see all the little bubbles in the rock where it just exploded out. It's just phenomenal, like being down here and taking this all in. But I'm going to shut up now and let you take a look. So we're going to make our way up to the top platform now and get a real good bird's eye view of the meteor hole from the top. This has just been an amazing day. And really, the wind's starting to pick up now. But it's just amazing looking at some of these boulders that look like little stones, but they're almost the size of houses. It's just incredible. What a view from up here. Holy cow. I'm looking east and it just looks phenomenal. See you guys in a bit. Oh yeah, this is beautiful. As you can see behind me, we're at the peak, and this is pretty phenomenal.